Okay, the Armillary Sphere. Characters working here have a small chance to get the Passionate trait, which makes them better at specializing in a form of magic. Psi Crystal. Active characters in this room get the SPED-X effect, speeding up their activity by 25%, as well as the growth rate of their needs. Magical Hat. Active teachers in this room have a chance of improving their pedagogy. I mean, I could have two of them, I guess, but I think we'll go with the Passionate trait. Well, that being said, two of those rooms wouldn't do anything, so I could pop it in here, because teachers do come down here to rest, and so there'll be two rooms which would improve their pedagogy. Seems reasonable. Okay, I'm not sure what kind of characters we'd be able to put together at this point, but we could try and go for a dungeon. Might be worthwhile. Why are we inside of an active volcano? Because where else would be a better place to hide from the forces of evil than inside an active volcano? I mean, what kind of idiot would set up a school inside an active volcano? They'll never think to look here. I don't think it doubles the chance by putting it in two rooms, but sorry, in the same room, but having them in separate rooms will probably impact it, yeah. We've already got one of these. Heroes Chapel. I don't have a Heroes Chapel yet. Oh, let's train some heroes. Pedagogy good, mediocre, hawk-eyed, under the king's protection. Okay, Dick Tiamo. Well, if a name ever belonged in this school, I don't know a better one. Okay, we need a name for Dick. Chat. Do you want your name on Dick? Oh, I am a dick. That is right, Leafin. If you've got the Dapper Duck, you can be this dick. Need to see them Dapper Ducats, or we're just going to leave Dick with this unsatisfying name. It is Leafin. Well played. There we go. Nine will be so happy. Orcs are good. Lord of Evil hasn't improved enough yet. So given that, let's go visit the... Well... Yeah, let's go visit the dwarves. Oh, there you are. Pleasure to see you. Come to have a beer, old chap, and let's have a talk about our contribution. Well, the truth is that I came here to ask for a bit of money. Of course I will help with a little advice. Okay, well, that's garbage, actually. I needed 500, 500. I'll bring you magic ammo. Or 500, 500. Okay. Duly noted. Oh. Well, I'll take the money if that's not going to do anything. No loss of reputation, it seems, so I'm all aboard for that. But now that we've got so many students, I need a dormitory up here somewhere. We've got a place for them to eat. Right there. We're actually starting to see a lot more people going to the various refectories. We orcs don't need much. What we need, we can take from those weak humans. On the other hand, you can just give it to us. Our alchemists can craft what you need. Always happy to pay tribute, truly. Well, I'd rather lose the money than the alchemy. Why is the king upset with us? Oh, for various reasons. Mostly our interaction with other factions. We totally paid our taxes, though, this time. So it's not that. Right, there we go. We can afford it now. Ooh. A mercenary mage from the camp walks towards you and challenges you to a duel. Just a friendly magic duel to get the blood pumping. Accept the duel, but let him win. Or accept the duel and do your best to win. I mean, I've got a weapon rack and I've got an elementalist dojo. But I would take the 3 hit on prestige for 20 reputation. Yes. Very yes. That's actually probably one that's worth getting early because of the amount of new educators. We're not getting very many of those anymore, you know. Green bed terrarium. Students have slightly improved their herbalism skill. Improves the efficiency of all rooms on the snake's floor. Very nice. By how much is the question? I'll pop you in here. Okay, we're starting to get up there now. 2,500. We may have time. Magic armor. Active characters in the room lose half as much health for a few minutes. Dormitory. There we go. Dormitory. Thank you very much. Desperately needed. Pop you in there. Tonk. Now we want a... We've got a couple more areas for scriptoriums. That popped up unexpectedly. As soon as this is at 500, I can take that to the dwarves. Sleeper soul, cheese, unicorn horn, 200 mana. Dunk. Dear head teacher, thank you. The entire teaching team would like to thank you for your support. The teacher's lounge, refectories, private apartments. We have everything we need. It's perfect. It's perfectly normal. And it's only the start. I kept the best for last. I owed it to my favorite teachers. Well. Has the following spellbook, Fawning Curse. That is a curse. But sure, okay. I accept the gift. That was a nice wallop of mana there. And we've got a bunch of new students as well. And we've got even more cheese. Right, okay, let's find out. Thanks to their sense of duty, Harold has become a village guardian. No. A ghoul. Yes. Thanks to their affinity for death and dark magic. Thanks to their affinity for death and the understanding of sacred rites, Espad has become a gravedigger. I'd rather something that gives us some points. Yeah, guard is fine, because you will push back the army of darkness. Magic teacher. Sure, we'll take that. Village mage. Village guardian? No, not village mage. Cemetery guardian. It's not bad at all, actually. Very useful in the next run. Assassin sets to 0 your lowest reputation stat and gives you 100 gold. That'll probably be the Inquisition, I imagine. Let's go for Master Assassin. Yo, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Yes. Thanks to their great discretion, their mastery of daggers, and their unscrupulous nature, they have become a Master Assassin. We will get twice as much prestige, which for a deep one pushes back the Army of Darkness 4%. That was huge. The ghoul, I will take it. Smuggler, I'll also take that. A Draug. Receive 2 alchemy mana by playing a room card. I accept. Smuggler, magic teacher, yep. Perfumer, maybe? No. I'll accept that. Guard, sure. Gravedigger, sure. Village mage. Honestly, that's probably one of the better ones. Okay, you were destined to be a peasant. I am so sorry. That's impressive considering your skills. You've got 1 in portal magic, 1 in necromancy, and 1 in demonology. And yet you were a peasant. Same with you. That is garbage because you're going to have the reverse effect of making the... that's like 2% advance for the Army of Darkness there. Clockwinder. Minstrel, nice. Big buff. If only we could get some deep folk minstrels. It would be redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous. Right, let's pause things and have a quick review. So, currently we've gone through a graduation cycle, and some of you won't have seen that. If you're watching it in VODs, then you will have seen it. Ironically, at this point, you know more than the people in the stream do. But as for everything else, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, 5. So, good. If I put a scriptorium up here, I'm going to have to put something there. There's one room that also moves to the side. That will catch this row. Because I can't get one in there, unfortunately, because the rune scriptorium does not have a way up or down. Damn it. I had not factored that in, which was much sad. But if I build something up there that does have a left-right, then I can build the scriptorium there. No, that should handle it for us. But we did a bunch of graduations, so I do need to go through and make sure that the student body are sorted into the correct rooms. However, this is our university so far. It's actually turning out quite good. I'm going to be honest. It's really good. I'm kind of surprised. We've got 2 actual common rooms. House common rooms. We've got a total of 4 houses. We've got Mitsu, which is our finisher house. They are diligent and popular. Popular in particular is important because it doubles the prestige gain or loss at the end of the studies. So we put everyone in here. People who've got double popular will end up getting 4 times the gain or loss. Now, for deep folk, that is especially important because for deep folk, they will reduce the Lord of Evil's progress by a percentage equal to the prestige gained from their future. So, if we pop a deep folk in there and they get 1 prestige, they get 2 prestige, which means that they push the Lord of Darkness back by 2%. If you get a popular deep folk finishing here with 1 prestige, they push the Lord of Evil back by 4%. That's kind of crazy. Deep folk bards are unironically the best defense against the Lord of Evil. Who knew? Who knew? Having students who can literally unravel the fabric of fate, or call down meteors, or just collide the spirited energies of creation at their whim. No. What you need is a mere person who can sing. That's all you need. Basically, we will fight the forces of evil with a bunch of fish dandelions. True facts. See, everyone makes charisma their dump stat. Little do they know. Little do they know. True power is wielded with a lute. Or a lyre. Or a flute. A kazoo. But yeah, if you manage to get a popular deep folk bard and you finish them in the diligent area, okay? 4 times that popularity, a bard finishes with 5 prestige, gets no other bonuses. That's the whole point of the bard, prestige. If you got a deep folk to do it, you would push the Lord of Evil back by 5%. If you got a deep folk in the Mitsu house to do it, you push the Dark Lord back by 10%. If you got the deep folk who was also popular in this house, you'll push the Lord of Darkness back 20%. Like, at that point, you could possibly make a universe. Like, I think that the Lord of Evil gets faster over time. So after a point, there's no amount of pushback is going to be able to save you. But you could extend the run hopelessly long to the point where you've completed all the stars, and at that point you're just farming for good futures so that your next run is going to be even more powerful. But it is possible, if you go heavy deep folk, that you are going to absolutely slay. Then we've got Dodo. Dodo is our entry house. Kind of everyone is in Dodo for the first year, or 2 or 3, or in some cases 5, depending on how well they learn. But the idea of Dodo is that they will learn all of the first level magic disciplines 100% faster. So they'll all pick up some abilities, nice and fast. They're not dissuaded from anything. Then finally, next we've got Rysel. Rysel is one of our quest houses. Specifically, Rizel is focusing on Arcana. We're also getting a bit of alchemy, also a bit of nature in there as well. Because Rizel, one of our quests is to get a certain amount of arcane mana. And we're making good progress on that, considering. We're actually making decent progress on that. Finally, we have our Adventurer House. Now, this one, well, the Rizel House has Arcane Scholar and Steadfast. Steadfast is just neither here nor there, really. It was just the best of the other options. But Arcane Scholar, very nice. Learns Arcane Magic 25% faster, generates a bit more, gets some higher levels in Arcane Magic, and generates a nice chunk of mana for us. But Spartek is our Adventurer House. They are courageous, which means they deal 35% more damage in combat. They're also a worker, learns all magic 10% faster. Most of our children are workers. Well, actually, I say that. There we go. Worker number 2. Because we've just got enough previous graduates who've increased the odds of us getting a worker very high. But they are focusing on nature and shadow because I feel that these are two of the strongest areas to have skills in. They are not getting any more levels in Arcana. For now, that seems to work out for us. I don't want them taking up room that they could be going for. Though, honestly, perhaps I should say, hey, you know, you can do a little bit of everything. We do need a little bit of everything, honestly. But I forget what skills Arcana gives. Chat, if anyone happens to be able to dig up a wiki, if you could just let me know the 3 skills, the adventuring skills that come from the Arcana discipline. So that's Elementalism, Temporal, and... let me have a quick look. What are they? Elementalism. There's Temporal. And... Portal Magic. If you can let me know what all of those... What skills come from that, that would be amazing. What makes a bard? I will tell you right now. Well, first and foremost, they've got to have your popular trait, which being in this house gives them. But in terms of what makes the bards... have a look. Will it be down the bottom or at the top, I wonder? Because unfortunately this is not ordered by alphabetical order. Not an altar child, no. Nor a clockwinder. Or a perfumer. I'm trying to see if I'll spot it just by looking for the... there we are, Minstrel. To get the Minstrel, minimum authorized level, Temporal Magic 2. So they've got to be able to control time and be popular. That's it. If they've got those, boom. In fact, we could make a house that specifically trains in that. Temporal Magic equals dodge chance, Space Magic equals more loot, and Elementalism equals damage to random enemies. Okay, so Elementalism is the combat magic. I will probably never pick it, but Temporal Magic might be useful. Temporal Magic might actually be useful. It's the same as Space Magic, but they are not important to the survival of the team, so I'm not going to worry about it too much being in the curriculum of my warriors. However, Nature Magic is going to give us Herbalism. Herbalism gives them passive healing. Also, I believe Beast Magic gives them a bee attack, which is passive as well. No, sorry. Beast Magic gives them a claw attack, and Druidism gives them the bees. So bees and Herbalism are the ones that we'd probably go for. Beast Magic will be useful, but only my back lines probably. My front lines will probably go with Demonology or Necromancy. I forget which one it is, but the one that basically allows them to leech life with their attacks. We want Assassination because Assassination causes allies to get an extra turn, which is very important. So, Retribution means you can counterattack. Some of the runic ones, the alchemy abilities, I believe... which one is the one we want there? Not the Rune Scriptorium. Let me find the enchantment. Is enchantment the one that gives us shield? I forget. It might be enchantment. Oh, no, it is actually runes. Yeah, no. Runes gives them a passive shield, which is amazing to have. I am Alama. Thank you very much for the 23 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn, mate. So yeah, getting all of these is super, super important, but some of them are more useful than others. I know that I'm going to primarily be going for beast magic or necromancy as my main combat abilities. So having those there is useful. I will allow you to do a little bit more because, you know, just getting the mana is fine. Well, Aavak. Oh, wait, I just remembered. The other section is raised by... Yes, possibly putting the Rune Scriptorium above the Goonie Tower open space. I was probably wrong. Okay, so what we've already puzzled out is, yes, this is raised up. This floor and this floor are equal. The Rune Scriptorium here is buffing the efficiency here. The Rune Scriptorium here is buffing the efficiency here. This Rune Scriptorium is buffing this efficiency. This one is buffing this efficiency. If I put a Rune Scriptorium over here, and remember, they don't have up or down exits. They only have left or right exits. So I'm going to have an up or down exit here with a left exit, and then put the Rune Scriptorium there. It will affect this row, thus giving me the coverage I need. I also need a Rune Scriptorium here for a single room, but I'm okay with that. I've got a Rune Scriptorium here, which is taking care of that one. I would like another one up here before I put one there. I mean, getting buffs here is nice, but it's not super important to me right now. But yes, 500 mana to speak with the dwarves. We can actually do that now, so the next Goonie Pig, we're going to the dwarves to say hi. Alright, so that's enough of a recap. Let's go ahead and first and foremost accept some new students. I've got one applicant. Average, no, that's not great, actually, but okay. Let's pop you into it. You know what? I am starting to worry a little bit about the number of students we've got. I have put the prices up quite a lot in order to try and curtail the amount of students we had. But I'm starting to think we can probably manage to get back to it now. Yeah, I'm going to say we can do with getting more students again. So let's go back. I will drop the application fee to 15 gold. In fact, I don't really need to go. So we're going to drop it down to free admission for now. There we go. And with that, let's go through. I know, it's a little bit tiresome, but this is, I think, effective. I think it's effective. Right, so for example, you're on your last year. You've got some decent necromancy there. I like it. I can pop you up in Mitsu. Although actually keeping you down, if I want to send out okay, so chat, I'm struggling with the idea. Do we want to go on an adventure with the peeps that we've got? Do I actually have enough? I don't think they've got good enough stats right now. I really don't. I think we need more time to level up our fighters, frankly. I don't think this group would get very far in a dungeon. You're one of the only ones that has strong enough abilities. I think we're going to need to come back to them. We've still got a good while before we need to hit the dungeons to wrap them up. And we don't actually even need to go to them. I'd rather not send a group that is just basically going there to die. Effectively. I'd rather that not happen. But you did have double courageous. You would have been amazing. You would be doing 70% extra damage. Just bonkers. Just bonkers. Right, you were here for 3 years. Let's get you gone. We need to get a temporal room up and running that can give students more time in school. We really do. We want to extend that out to 10 years if we can. We can get people up to 10 years before they graduate, then they get a lot of chance to get some absolutely bonkers good stats. You're a 7-7, let's move you up. There we are. Those are all of this year's graduates, and we might have a few more besides. But now we're looking in here, they're 6 or 7. You know what? Sure, you've got a load of good stats. You should have been down here a little while ago. You're going to be graduating this year. You're also going to be... Right, you've got 3 in necromancy. I hope you can get something nice, at the very least. I mean, you'll probably get... You're not going to be a peasant farmer, at the very least, but I'm not sure about the rest of it. I could probably move you down. You've got a good spread of skills already now. I feel more time is needed, and then take more time. What? Yeah, not enough skills are up. Damn you, Derp. Always with the orphans. Savage. Savage. Demi seems like such a nice person. Then all of a sudden it's like, well, no one's going to miss them, so... The worst thing is, they can just say, well, the game told me, though. And it is a completely valid excuse. Yeah, we'll pop you down there as well. They're going to stop training in light or shadow for now in order to maximize getting up the arcane mana. Once we've got that, we're probably going to diversify our students quite aggressively. Like, once we've got the arcane mana start taken care of, we're in a much better position. This is basically a quest house. It is needed to have. What kind of ability have you got? Yeah, you're not really going to be much of anything, I'm afraid. Sadly. You're on your 3rd year. You need to stay here for a little bit longer, my matey. You notice how a lot of them no longer have negatives to their training? That spell book is doing some work, because a lot of them did come here with negatives. Some of them still have a few, but it's good to see how many of them no longer have those negatives. Oh, wow, you've got a chance of... Well, you're going to have a wide spread of low tier, like 1 prestige things, but 2 prestige, ultimately. You can move down here, I think. A beautiful goth. Name a more iconic duo. Okay, that's good enough. Right, so the finisher school over here no longer to be training in Arcana, no longer to be training in Nature. They will be training in Light and Shadow, and that's about it. I could focus them on... I could give them a priority on things that don't otherwise have a priority, I suppose. I mean, there's no reason not to. I could also tell them that if you're in this year, you'd no longer train in Shadow. Don't training. Yeah, actually, I like that idea. They only train in these. And there's no priority there. They just don't train in Nature, Shadow, Arcana because I'm prioritizing those in other places. Yeah, I think that's fine. I could stop them from training in Light or Alchemy if I really wanted to, but I'm not sure I do. I've got stupid amounts of Alchemy places to train. The problem is I've got a very limited amount of Arcana, and I don't have a full... Oh, actually, no, I do now have a full suite of Nature places to train, so that should be okay. This is the dungeon for the dwarves. We're still going to keep that on hold for now. But alright, how close until we go out to the next... Oh, very close, actually. We should be visiting the dwarves pretty soon. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay. I could also go to the sneaky merchants if I really wanted to, but I don't really care for that. Right, let's find some shadow mana. We can get another prison, get a demonic chamber. We could get a new janitor. How dirty is our school? Another janitor is needed. It might be something that we should probably do. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put one up there, I think. Oh, I'm gonna upgrade this one. No, it's better to have an extra janitor. Right, chat, we're gonna need some names. Who is gonna be our janitor? Is it gonna be Jill Bundier or Christopher Butler? A janitor named Butler. Already off to a good start. You're fun, comical, round belly, procrastinate, hawk-eyed, clumsy, chatty. You've got good pedagogy, but I feel a chaotic good janitor would be fun. I'm not gonna lie. A neutral good is good enough, though. Never enough janitors. There will never be enough janitors now. But we need a name. If we don't get a name in the next few moments, then we will just go ahead and allow allow our janitor to continue being called Christopher Butler. Oh, such a good can. I've got some Dr. Pepper. I don't know what that's going to do to the run, but it's so delicious. Groundskeeper Willie. I mean, that's not a bad one. Butler is too perfect of a name for me to spit. I mean, Frodato, I actually totally agree with that. Chad is broke. I mean, to be fair, they did spend a lot of Dapper tickets on even getting this in there. Habitual oaf. Well played. I almost feel like Jill would have served that name a little bit better. Habitual oaf, considering the clumsy trait. But there we go. Welcome, Christopher Habitual Oaf. Okay. I would very much love to see the janitors cleaning this place, but even if they don't, because of our crazy efficiency bonus from the rune scriptoriums, it doesn't matter. And there we go. Right, let's go. Hello! Pleasure to see you. Come, have a beer. Right. I would like to increase our reputation quite a lot. I shall enchant our city's defenses are protected against it. I bring you magic ammo, adapted to the size of your siege weapons. I think that's fine, because it'll also give us 5 prestige. Boom. There you go. And something new. Private bedrooms. School coat of arms. Active characters in the same room generate a bit of prestige. Yes. And we can put it in here. So we're going to hit 4 different rooms. Marvellous. Truly the best of days. Let's grab something else. Thinking a crypt. Where is our crypt? Right. Watch the difference here. What were you doing to that skeleton? The fact that you're running away now, I caught you. Suspicious. Boom. Now we've got some nice decor in there. We can make a cenotaph. Good students have a strong chance of gaining the chosen by the light trait. Bad students have a strong chance of gaining the shadow disciple trait. We'll pop that in. Upgrading the rooms, always super useful. Nature deck. Wardrobe, active character in this room. No, we're going to go with the greenhouse. Get our herbalism up a little bit more. Some more plants in there. And get the Madragork harvest. Nice. And then light. Active students slightly improve their sacred magic skills. Trophy case. Heroes Chapel. Active students have a small chance of gaining the ambitious trait, which gives them better chances after school. I mean, I'm kind of on board with that, honestly. Where could I stick this, though? I'd want somewhere where a lot of students are going to spend their time. Where would you say, chat, would be the best place to put this? I guess pretty much everyone has alchemy. To some degree. Everyone has alchemy to some degree. On that note, also, most people have some degree of shadow as well, but I think alchemy is one of the only ones that everyone has, so we'll pop it into the alchemy room. Specifically into the potions workshop. There you go. No, I can't put it in living areas or cafeterias, sadly. Well, actually, let me check. Would this go there? No. No, it's a bookcase. It doesn't go in a painting slot. And much sadness there. Much extra sadness. But, oh well. Tis what tis. We're going to go with cheese. And I can't do anything else. I've got some new students. Double new students, actually. Alright. Well, we need some new students. Oh, we don't need cheese. Tonk. Jack of all trades, coward. Okay, well, you're here for 3 years. You're smart, though. Shouldn't be too bad. Smart again. Chosen by the light. Passionate. Worker. You're allergic to pollen. It's fine. We'll cue you with that. Popular. Orphan. Ooh. Popular vampire. Nice. Very nice. You might actually get high up there, honestly. Alchemy apprentice. Jack of all trades. Worker. Aggressive. Chatty. Bit slow, but that's alright. Smart. Steadfast. Diligent. These are good. Diligent especially. And more students yet again. Athletic, chatty, heavy sleeper, normal average, here for 3 years. Werewolf, who's unbreakable. Ooh, you are built for combat. On top of hitting twice as hard in combat, you also take 1/5 as... you drop the incoming damage by 20% by 1/5. Normal average, here for 5 years. Smart, well-behaved, old-fashioned, demoralized, that's fine. Here for 7 years. Passionate worker, yep. Courageous, nice. You're also a potential good fighter. Here for 7 years. All right. Alcohol, pomp. We've got Sacred Elixir. We'll just go ahead and convert that straight. We're getting there with the arcane. Getting there slowly. Visible light, hypercontract chatty. 3 years, bit slow. Brilliant. Here for 5 years. That's amazing. Comical worker. Here for 3 years. Chosen by light. We're going to get so many applicants now because it's free. I may just go for the middle ground, honestly, and say it's 15, just to try and pull that back a little bit because, oof, this many people vying for space to sit down and learn is going to be rough on us. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. I wanted some more applicants. I didn't want all of the applicants. We do not have enough dormitories. We do not have enough beds. That's just the simple reality that we're faced with here. Dee Dee, thank you so much for the 13 months. Second year, best year, indeed. So, why did you end up changing the price of naming game? I'm not complaining, just curious. Oh, I can't actually remember. I think I might have gone up for FTL. But then instead of simply saying, oh, hey, Aavak, you increased the price for FTL. Could you drop it back down for a game that has a lot of naming in it? They started getting snippy and smart. So it's like, oh, really? I shall teach you the value of just asking with your words for the things that you want. Yes. Didn't realize I was going to have to be taking chat to school when playing Spellcaster University, but here we are. Right, more people to go into Dodo. Go, go, go. Normal name inflation. I mean, in this economy, kind of. Right, the Royal Tax Department looked over your file and it seems like you forgot to pay the tax. Oh, man, really? Again? Fine, we'll pay, of course. Here you go. That's twice we've forgotten to pay our taxes. We do it, Chet. I'm suspicious of us. And I'm the ones paying the taxes. Very, very curious. Right, I'm going to head out to the dwarves again. Hello. I would like to use... Yeah, well, we can't go for that. Well, I mean, I could go for either one. But I would like to use the arcane mana, so we're going to go with this one for now. 500 shadow, 500 light. Boom. We're getting there, chat. Getting there by little bits. We're up to 23. We've got to get up to 90. We should be able to do this. Man, whoever does your taxes sucks. I know. I need to... My lord, if my accountant was this tardy, he'd be like, okay, it's time for a new accountant. Also, I'm probably going to complain. I'm going to complain to the people who give you your license to be an accountant. You fraud. Because it's not you that ends up with the massive fine if taxes aren't paid. It's me. Charlatans. Oh, yes, there we go. Portal magic. That's what we needed. Right, let us get ourselves a nice big room. Okay, well, I could put this here, but it does create a bit of an interesting problem. I think we'll put it right up on top. The elves will love that. So, there you go, pomp. We want Abyssal Portal, because then they will gain demonology by being in here. Also, hey Aavak, it seems you raised the price of the naming game for FTL. A Spellcaster University has a lot of names. I humbly suggest lowering the price. Oh, of course, it never occurred to me that No, I'm terribly sorry. Man, imagine me forgetting that for so long. Imagine chat not managing to tell me that I'd left it that high for so long. Wow. There you go. All fixed. I wonder why chat never even thought to tell me. Crazy. Note on vampires, their tiredness is automatically set to max during all daylight hours. 1, this makes it so they never benefit from tiredness decreasing traits, items, or room efficiency, and they will sleep much longer than nearly any of the other students. If training vampires is desired, filling bedrooms with learning items is actually more efficient than them trying to attend class. Also, avoid having more vampires than you have beds. Oh, thank you very much, Theory Infinity. You think I forgot a 0? Oh, my bad. Let me go and fix that. yes, I see. Yeah, I actually genuinely thought you were saying, oh yeah, you like put it back to 1,000. I was, damn me. Sometimes I think some people in chat, sometimes I think some of the mods in chat just want to watch the world burn. My lord. I actually thought you were serious as well, Demi. Just like, no, I'm already so terribly broke. Only the dapper barons will have names. It's already burning. It can't get any worse. I mean, those sound like the famous last words of someone who just can't imagine how bad it could get. Like, those are definitely the words in some sort of, like, action adventure. Maybe a little bit of sci-fi, maybe a bit of magic thrown in there, maybe magitech, kind of magipunk. Who knows? A post-apocalypse sort of thing. Oh, you know, it can't get any worse. And then all of a sudden, Fire Nation attacks. Right. We could get the observatory, a classroom that generates mana proportionate to student levels. If students are very good, it generates a lot of mana. This room comes with a teacher. Or we could upgrade the library. I don't think we need an upgrade on the library. I think I would like to go for an upgrade on the enchantments workshop. So, what are we going to get? Boom! More tools. Also, a little demon statue. Nice. I'd like to get to sculpture workshop. We'd have a chance of us generating the unfinished golem. We don't actually need any more of those unless you can get more of them and it actually helps. Lawful students learned 60% faster. What? Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah. Shadow Hiss, please don't say this ever again. We all said it last year. ... Yeah, see? Shadow Hiss gets it. Shadow Hiss gets it. Invoking the it can't get any worse is just challenging life to get creative. Also, Goonie Pig. Let's pop you in there. Millowing Feather and Cheese. What are we going to get? We got Bottled Glory. Sure. Take that extra prestige. Thank you very much. I noticed the price was raised a while ago. I just assumed you raised the price because too many people have the pointage to get. Nah. I mean, I'll adjust the price up if I think that there are too few names, because the only reason realistically why too many people having the means to get the name would be a problem is if I'm not going to name many people in the game, because then it just gives false hope. You know, like I'll have 50 people claim name in game, and 3 of them will get chosen for the entire 9 hours. Then it just leaves the other 47 a little bit down in the dumps. So, you know, I rise the cost sometimes in order to balance how many names I expect to need. Yeah, FDL was very high. 25k. That was the point. Right. A bit slow, but you've got 7 years. You're a smart half-orc. Nice. Learns 40% faster in runes with animals, and their needs grow 20% slower, but they do misbehave a bit. Still, that's not too bad. We've got another 3. Jack of all trades. Double jack of all trades. Always awesome. Alchemy apprentice. I'll pop you in there. There we go. Right. I'm going to need to save up a little bit more before I can go to the dwarves. So given that, let's go somewhere else. We could go to the guild. I could go to the Royal Bastion. I could go to the Inquisition. We're slowly rising our happiness with everyone, but let's go to the guild. Let's get up to new teachers on average or better. She turns around and points out a combat instructor who's available to teach you a lesson. We have a few students who could use a lesson. Or our students are lacking in combat ability, so I'm willing to pay. Weapons and shield and weapons rack?